Firstly, the query pertaining to do we, the Galactic Federation, want the entity named as Donald Trump to be President of the United States in 2024. We must state that we, the Galactic Federation, operate on the principles of non-interference with the free will choices of entities on planets such as Earth. Our primary concern is the spiritual evolution of consciousness rather than the political machinations of any specific nation or leader. Thus, we do not want or endorse any particular candidate, as this would infringe upon free will of the peoples of your planet. However, we have observed how the leaders and the decisions impact your global consciousness and the potential for love, light, and unity. The choice of leadership is up to the collective free will of the human societal complex of the Earth planet. Therefore, the other query relates with, why do the Christians or so-called Christian prophets keep repeating that God wants Trump to be president? From our understanding, when individual entities claim divine endorsement for political figures, this reflects their personal or collective belief systems, hopes and interpretations of divine will through their understanding of spiritual texts or personal revelation. We must state that such statements can be seen as an attempt to align their own political preferences with their spiritual beliefs, thereby seeking a higher justification for their choices. However, in our understanding, the Creator, or the one infinite Creator, does not choose sides in human politics, but rather supports the free will and spiritual growth of all entities. Prophecies or divine endorsements in politics are projections of human desire, fears or the need for divine validation, rather than an expression of the one Creator's will which transcends such temporal matters. With regards to who gave the entity Moses the Ten Commandments, from our understanding, the entity known by your people as Yahweh was responsible for the interaction with Moses. However, we must state that the Ten Commandments were given by a different entity disguising as Yahweh. This entity was not the original Yahweh social memory complex, but a negatively polarized entity who wanted to influence by including certain rules and regulations. We must also state that there are some commandments which are perfectly aligned with the pathway of service to others. However, some are aligned or misguided in their understandings of your peoples. In summary, the Galactic Federation does not interfere with the free will choices of the entities on planets such as Earth. Their primary concern is the spiritual evolution of consciousness rather than political machinations, which are secret plots of any specific nation or leader. Thus, the Galactic Federation does not endorse any presidential candidate, as it would infringe on the free will of the peoples on Earth. The choice of leadership is up to the collective free will of humans on planet Earth. Therefore, when individual entities such as Christians or so-called Christian prophets claim divine endorsements, such as the endorsement of God for political figures, this reflects their personal belief systems, hopes and interpretations of divine will through their understanding of spiritual texts, such as the Bible, or their own personal revelation. It's their own personal beliefs for the endorsements of a president, and not the endorsement of God or of the divine. Such statements can be seen as an attempt to align their own political preferences with their spiritual beliefs, thereby seeking a higher justification for their choices. Prophecies in politics are projections of human desire, fears, or the need for divine validation rather than the Creator's will.